Okay, this is gorgeous this afternoon. After a summer, very rare summer rainstorm we had last night and mainly this morning. Just beautiful. The flowers and wildlife. So happy. And tomorrow, when the sun is fully out, many of the flowers that are still not open yet, I think are gonna just pop, like the black-eyed Susans. Got the butterfly bush, verbena, lavender. Look at those bumblebees. So happy. Hopefully they like their little watering trough here that I put together from the other place, because they kept drowning in this one right here. Actually, the bumblebees aren't really drowning. It's the European honeybees that end up, they don't really know how to drink from the water source. So this is a really good one because it has all the pebbles to where they can get on there. It's also good for butterflies too. So my next experiment is just so beautiful out here. Got my pretty purple flowers. Can't remember what those are called, but I just love them. Pincushion. And Japanese maple over the pond with, there's a little tiny frog on that, I think. Oh no, it's a snail or something there on the kale. My flowers over here are doing great. The willows are very happy with this rain. Here's some more flowers, just stunning. Oh my gosh. People say I work hard, but no, it's anybody who's done anything that they really love. When you're working for something like this, it's not work. Little honeybee, which they love these onions. I'm just planting them, letting them go to seed because the bees love them. Yellow echinacea. Some more pincushion, and the passion flower is looking really healthy. I strung up the lavender after the rain. And I'm really praying that these blossoms take and really produce fruit here on the pomegranate this year. Last year the blossoms all dropped off. We just have so much going on. There we go. The native self-heal plant. Looking beautiful. Some salvia. And Shasta daisies. I think the other ones will be blooming here soon. A lot of Shasta daisies all around the yard. And the bee balm, I think it's Monardia. My sunflowers. My nickname Tequila Sunrise, claiming rose bush. And all of this is just gorgeous since I just trimmed back the crazy crabgrass. And this plant, I can't remember the name of it, but it's got that most amazing smell. I wish you could smell it. I'm sure it's one of those love-hate things, but I just love it. Got my yarrow. You have Queen Anne's lace getting ready to open up here too, with the comfrey. Unfortunately, they're fighting for the space. Don't know who's gonna win there. I've got the coreopsis, some bees, the European honeybees. Happy about that. And I've decided I'm gonna let this blue Hubbard squash go for it down the bed here and produce some stuff, even though it's gonna be competing with the pink lady. I'm gonna just let it keep going anyway. And I've got the chamomile, and it looks like I do have, this is the Morning Glory, the heirloom Morning Glory that I planted a while ago somewhere else in the yard. It never did take because I didn't have the water supply set up. But now it's over here near the chamomile bed, and I'm just gonna kind of let it do its thing. And here is the official Asclepia speciosa. This is the showy white milkweed, the actual milkweed that the butterflies, the monarchs, need. And so I'm hoping it spreads in this area here. And it's got plenty of room to grow. Got my fig. And there's some more baby figs happening there. There's a lot going on, but I can't do it all right now for you. My loquat, the willow, the Fuji apples, the native white sage, which produces these blossoms evidently that the bees just love. So that is really another pleasant surprise this year. And it's really happy. The other place I planted it last year, it wasn't happy. And here's another wildflower bed. There's some narrow-leafed milkweed back there. It's also native. And got some bachelor buttons, some more sunflowers. And of course, everything over here is growing. All the beds, I have tomatoes and peppers and eggplant and scarlet runner beans, Chinese noodle beans. This is goldenrod native. All my beautiful grasses here. And there is the poor elderberry, blue elderberry native. Not very happy. Can't win them all. Hopefully it'll take next year. And we've got some more comfrey, some really healthy borage, and this cedar from my father's property. I think it actually popped up about 6 inches today after the rain. It's just amazing how tall it got all of a sudden. We've got the yarrow, some more Rudbeckia. And this is the Mataliha poppy, the native poppy. It's all done, and now you've got these really cool seed heads that are awesome. My Florence fennel, not a native, but the wildlife love it. Home of all my ladybugs this last winter. And I've got all these great sunflowers coming up here, and beautiful, beautiful penstemon, another native California plant with some poppies that are holding over. Some more of the Shasta daisies. What can I say? It's going well. Yes, it's work, but I love it. And I don't want to make you dizzy. Poppy is really happy. And the willow, excuse me, the willow is happy. And the grapes on this side, the black Monica grapes, they are struggling. I'm not sure. I did have the water accidentally shut off for a few days. I didn't realize. But the white champagne grapes that I got from my friend Andre, family friend Andre, these are doing amazingly. I'm definitely gonna have to thin these out again. There's just gobs of them here. Yes, a lot. Just beautiful. And my tomatoes. I've got baby tomatoes. This time of the evening is so pretty when it's not blazing hot because the sun's shining on everything and the pollinators are out. I just really love the grasses. Some of the grasses I don't, but most of them I do. And here is my thornless blackberry, gift from a neighbor, that will eventually fill this bed and be protected by the willow as it grows. And let's come on through here, our little willow tunnel. Here we've got this California native. I'm not sure what that's called, but it sure does like this yard. It's a succulent kind of plant. And then this rose is starting to climb up now here, just exactly as I intended. And it actually produces really big rose hips for the winter for the animals. And lots of blueberries. Lots of blueberries. Let me know when you want to come by in person. My shade garden is doing really well. The hostas and the ferns. Finally got the watering figured out over here. And yeah, all the currant, the wild native currants, native white currant. Still haven't seen any blossoms on it yet. And back where we started. My favorite rose bush. I've had this bush I've been carting it around from house to house, digging it up for, close to 15 years. Yeah. I'll leave that with the canna lily. Over and out.